Hey everybody, welcome back to our second gameplay with Praise Bontu. I was going to say Bontu's Monument, but it's Praise Bontu. Okay. This isn't a bad hand. I like it. We're definitely going to keep. They mulliganed once. Which already gives us a little bit of a head start, but they're going first as well. Alright. They're just going to play a plains and pass. We're going to play a swamp and pass. Wonder what deck this is. Alright, blue-white, maybe Monument, although that deck's not as good as it was. Ooh, Gifted Aetherborn. I like Gifted Aetherborn. No, we play around Censor here. If he censors it, okay. Yeah, I think it's best to play around a Censor. It could be Control for all we know, and he just hasn't hit a dual land. Alright, he passes the turn. Let's get in for 2. Does he have something to kill this? Wouldn't make much sense if he did. Alright, if you got Censor, you got Censor. Doesn't have Censor. We are going to draw. We are going to draw what? A swamp. It's actually not that bad of a draw. We kind of need to hit our land drops in this deck. Alright, here he comes. Let's see your game plan. Blue. I think this is blue-white favorable flyers. I wanted to play this on stream. I really do. I think this deck is really good. He's playing a different list than mine, but the deck is still muy strong. We're going to definitely walk the plank that, though. Let's not keep that around. Alright, go to combat. Get in for 5. Damage through. We're going to play... He's 1 turn away from Fumigate, so I think we actually go Gifted Aetherborn. I was gonna say if he had 4 land. Oh my god, we drew another swamp with that. If we had 4 land there, we play the other guy to kind of somewhat play around. Oh, he's playing a lifelink deck. Oh, maybe it's blue-white horse. Huh. There's Bontu. That's a pretty good draw. We need the monument, but what are you gonna do? He's got up a blue. Let's just go to combat. Leave back a Ruin Raider. Get in for 4. If he wants to trade with the 2/1, I'm okay with that. He is thinking about something. What is he thinking about? We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. Potentially 5 if he blocks this. 6 mana maybe. So we could go Bontu plus this. Or we could just do Bontu, leave up mana to sack something. That's probably the right play. He is thinking about how he should block. I don't think he's blocking. Oh, wait, no. Here we go. Nope, he lets it through. Alright, we're going to play a swamp. 1, 2, 3. Play Bontu. The Glorified. And he's going to have to... There's no 1-mana counter spell for this. There's no 1-mana counter spell for creatures in Standard. We draw Bontu's Monument. Sweet. It's kind of exactly what we needed. We could sack something here, or we could cycle this desert, depending on what he plays. We'll see. But yeah, this Bontu is Bontu's Monument. Although he is a life gain deck, so we'll see. I want to save the sack. Okay, this is definitely a life link deck. Life gain deck. Probably a horse deck. That's probably what he's got in his hand. He's going to skip combat. Makes sense. Gifted Aetherborn. Oh, I didn't cycle. Rip. Well, no point in not playing this. 1, 2, 3. Then we could play, or we can just play this. We can sack that and get in for 4. I like that play. Sacrifice this. Get a mana. Or get a treasure. We're going to drain him for 1. We're also then just going to sack that and play the second one. It's pretty good. Pretty nifty combo. I like it. We don't need that. Alright. Let's go to combat. Get in for 4. Attacking with these 2 doesn't make sense because he's just going to double block it. And I feel bad about that. If he wants to lose both his creatures right here, he can. He's got to block with both, and he's going to go for it. Okay. Yeah, he's trying to block with one guy, but it's got Menace. There he goes. He's going in. Honestly, I wouldn't have blocked it, but I don't know. I am not a pro player. I'm far from it. I consider myself a bad player. He's rethinking it. Alright, yeah. He takes it back. We are going to sack to add a black. Play Dire Fleet Hoarder. Put him down to 3. And next turn we can 1-2, 1-2. If we... Oh, I think we just win next turn just from draining. Ruin Raider draws us a desert. Of course. Keep drawing lands with Ruin Raider. It's not bad to draw lands. I imagine he concedes here. Yeah. Okay. Let's go to the sideboard. Against a life gain deck, Doomfall is pretty versatile. What does he bring? He's life gain. Like, it's just like the perfect matchup for both of us. Like, it's just who can get the nuttier draw, right? Doomfall, does that make sense? We can exile a indestructible token. We can also get something out of his hand. Oops, where did I put that? Right. Choose a non-land card, exile that card. We get a Harsh Scrutiny him too, but that seems kind of bad. Walk the Plank seems fine. Gifted Aetherborn seems pretty good. Argyle's Blood seems really good. Marionette Master seems really good. Bontu seems good. Ruin Raider's good. Card draw's just good in general. Maybe we go down one of these. Go down a treasure map and maybe we go down a Gifted Aetherborn. Nah, Death Touch is good. We go down a Bontu? Weapon? No. We need card draw. He's going to bring in removal for our stuff anyway. Alright. Let's hope we could just pull off this 2-0 win right here. But perhaps not. 1-2. Argyle Bloodfast. Got some 2-drops. We have a lot of 2-mana stuff in our hand. Some card draw. Some good creatures on 2. Walk the Plank removal. Seems good. Alright, we're definitely going to keep. He plays Concealed Courtyard. It's Esper life gain. I wonder if that actually makes a difference. Alright, we're just going to pass. Maybe we drop Argyle's Bloodfast here. He taps down for probably a 2/2 lifelinker. Ooh, his own Gifted Aetherborn, which means we probably just walk the plank that. No. Ooh, there's Bontu's Monument. I think we just Gifted Aetherborn of our own. Just to have a Death Touch lifelink creature. I'm okay with trading those away. Am I? No, we could deal with the 2/3. Maybe that wasn't the right play. I'd rather have this trade in with something bigger. And I'm sure he's thinking the same. Although we don't play anything big. We just drain life and chip away, chip away, chip away. Yeah, that's the annoying card. The question is... Alright, he's going to pass. He thinks we'd trade. If we play Bontu's Monument, it sets up our later game. I think, though, we got to kill this Aerial Responder. No. I'm going to get greedy. Stick Bontu's Monument. Pass the turn. He's going to gain 2 life every turn. I think Argyle's Bloodfast seems good if we can draw land. It takes 4 mana to draw that first card, which is a bit slow, especially when I want to establish a bigger board than him. And this time he's hitting his lands, so who knows? We really do need to draw a land here. We need to hit a few land drops in a row, specifically, just because a lot of our stuff in our hand is needed for that. All right, he's gonna get in for 2. Next turn is probably Horse. So we walk the plank this for sure. And then we Dire Fleet Hoarder if we don't draw a land, and then or if we do draw an untapped land, we play Argyle's Bloodfast. Alright, we can't block that. We take 2. The Horse is the problem, though. I want to say the removal for Horse, but it just feels bad. If he plays another life thing here, Ether Sphere Harvester. Yikes. What is this crew? 1? That's annoying. It's really good with Aerial Responder. Desert of the Glorified. Well, let's play that. So we're going to go tap, tap, walk the plank with that. And he's going to crew. I just don't want him playing land, attack, horse, win the game. I guess he could still do that. I don't know. Seems like we're in a losing battle right now. If he has horse in his hand, I think we lose. Just flying in general is actually really good against our deck. So, yeah, we'll see. These Argyll Bloodfasts will eventually do stuff for us. Well, only one of them will. He can get in for 3 lifelink next turn. If he has land into horse, I'm going to be very upset. I'm going to be upsetty spaghetti. I don't know why I like saying that, but I do. All right, do you got it? That's the question. Does he have land and horse? Because if he doesn't, we can... there's the land. All right, all he needs is horse. He could tap crew. If he taps and crews, that means he's got it. If he doesn't tap, that means he... obviously, yeah. If he stays back, he doesn't have it. If he attacks, he's got it. Or maybe he attacks and then fumigates because... no, that wouldn't make sense. I'd trade evenly with Gifted Aetherborn at this point. This is just... For us, this is just to sit back and just hope he doesn't have horse. That's all we can really hope for at this point. You know, our only real decision of the game was walking the plank, the aerial responder, but I think just getting rid of his creatures while developing my own board is the way we win this game. You know, you can make the argument that I save walk the plank for horse, but if he gets in for 2 in the air and then plays horse, we lose. You know, and obviously didn't know he had Ether Sphere Harvester in his hand. So, I don't know. I felt like my logic was there. Maybe it comes out on the wrong end of the thing, of the stick, of whatever you want to call it, of destiny. This guy has taken a very long time to decide what he wants to do. I felt... Okay, this makes me feel like he doesn't have horse, because I think this would just be horse and attack with Ether Sphere Harvester. And then I lose. But so far... he has just done nothing, and he's sat here for about a few minutes. And not... oh, here he goes. He's tapping. At the beginning of your end step, if you attack with a target opponent puts the top 4. What the? A mill card? Okay. We don't really care about milling right now. We're at 50 cards. That seems what? Maybe it's a mill deck that plays a whole bunch of life gain to keep himself alive. Huh. That's really janky. I like it. It's got a good idea behind it. I think the mono blue fish one that I came up with, not to, you know, brag, but I do think that's the best version of any mill deck you can make in Standard right now. Alright, he's going to get in for 3. But that means we get in for 4. I don't know if that's the right move for him. Yeah, he gets in for 3 lifelink, but we get in for 4, 2 of it being lifelink. He wants raid. Duh. I forgot. You have to have raid. Alright, we're going to mill 4. We mill really bad cards. Doomfall is okay. Alright, we draw a Gifted Etherborn. We're 1 mana off this. So I think we just go to combat. Get in for 4. Gain 2 life. We play Gil's Bloodfast. Oh, no, don't concede. I meant to hit undo. I actually don't think we play Gifted Etherborn here. I think we actually draw with Bloodfast. We need to hit a land so that we can play Marionette Master. So, as much draws as we can get is kind of the goal here. The problem is we took out I think we took out 1 treasure map. The combo is Marionette and treasure map, but we don't have treasure map, but we have Marionette. So, I don't know. We don't have any artifacts to sacrifice. Okay. Enchant when enters, you gain 2. It can't attack or block. Alright, we sack stuff. We can sack stuff to Bontu. That's fine. We lose our life gain on board, but we have another one in hand. Seems weird, a 4-mana enchantment. I don't know. He's playing good cards like Gifted Etherborn and Aethersphere Harvester. Those are 2 very strong cards in Standard right now. But, I don't know. He's playing Esper Enchantment. Maybe that's it. Esper Enchantment control. Alright, he's going to gain the life. He's going to mill us more land and stuff like that. Oh. We are going to draw. We draw land. That's very much needed. There is this, but we need a sacrifice outlet, and this is our sacrifice outlet. Alright, let's go to combat. Do we attack? No, we don't. Then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Marionette Master. Drain it for 1. Does he have removal in his hand? He has 1 card. We can probably... I think we actually put the counters on it. Dealing 4 damage to him is pretty strong. So we're going to put the counters on this. And then block. It'll be interesting if he continues to tap for this. Where'd he get that other energy from? Hasn't he used the lifelink on this twice? And this only gives you 2 and it enters. So where'd he get the 3rd one? Or am I missing something? Did he not do it one of the times? I'm pretty sure he did. Where'd he get that 3rd energy? I'm confused. I'm sure someone will point it out to me. No, nothing big. Okay, there's the big guy. This is definitely mill. This is just whenever it attacks. If he has Frang's Sanity on the top of his library, he wins this game. Unless we top deck a removal card. Which we can tap for. We can tap 2 for. Alright, he's going to get in for what seems like 5. I would attack with both. Okay, he doesn't want me getting a treasure token. That's pretty smart. Okay, we take it. We have to. Okay, gets lifelink again. We're down to 10. We milled 4 more. Walk the Plank was probably a good card to have. We draw Swamp. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Then we have 2 up. So let's... I think we draw right now. We draw a Swamp. Alright. We're going to gain some life. We're going to put some creatures out. We need Bontu really badly. God, if he has Frank Sanity on top, I'm going to lose my mind. But this is... If he doesn't have Frank Sanity, the board should keep him from attacking with the Fleet Swallower. It really should. This is a really scary board. And if we can get a Bontu the Glorified, we should win the game. Potentially. Because we can sack. He loses 10 life off that. Alright, this is a top deck Frank Sanity. I'm going to lose my mind. That would be insane. It doesn't look like it by the looks of... Like, why would you even play Navigator's Ruin if you could just play Frank Sanity in its place? Like, milling half of my library puts me 16, which is actually kind of scary with this Ether Sphere Harvester out, but... Or if we can somehow flip this. Oh my god, he top deck another one for my Death Touch. He still can't attack with the fleet Swallower. That puts him way too far close to dead. Alright, let's see what he does. Wow. We can't kill it, but that's pretty ballsy. I mean, he's gotta choose me. That is ballsy. I can't believe he had 2 of these pacifies for my guys, and that was a top deck. That was a pretty good top deck. This guy needs to click his... There you go. Alright, here comes half of our cards. Not even going to look at them. We should, though. Okay. How many Bontus are in there? I can't actually see. Doesn't look like any. Correct me if I'm wrong. I see a treasure map. Alright. Block. 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 Yeah, we're sacrificing 3 of our creatures to this, but he's losing a lot of life. Here comes the damage. Marionette Master triggers twice. He loses 8. Sorry. Boom. Boom. Okay. 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 Alright, we're down to actually 12 cards in our library. Oh my god. There's Bontu. Okay. Bontu's a really good answer. Let's draw first. I know that seems kind of risky. We draw another Bontu. We actually can afford to tap one more time. The reason we do it now is just for a what deck? You can't do this to me. can't play any of these cards. Okay. I wish I can make this sacrifice an artifact, but alas, we cannot. All right. He can actually kill us, right? Puts the top half of his rounded up. Yeah, he kills it. If he attacks, he wins. We shouldn't have drawn. Oops. No, yeah, no, we shouldn't have drawn. I wasn't really thinking. If he attacks with Fleet Swallower, we lose, and that feels really bad to lose to this. I mean, we won game 1, but it feels bad in general to lose to a Fleet Swallower. In fairness, he milled all our removal for it. And we top decked 3 Bontus. We went Bontu's, Argyle Bloodfast into Bontu's, Argyle Bloodfast into Bontu. All right, does he do it? Is he smart enough? Did he figure it out that he has exactly? Yeah, he did. All right, he figured it out. Okay. Treasure map back in because that's actually part of the combo. We need more removal. I think Harsh Scrutiny is pretty good against this deck, right? No. What do we do? We just need more removal, and Gonti's the best form of that. So we got to go down 3 cards. I think the Doomfalls were... they're an okay idea. The removal. We gotta go down 1. 2. 3. Get rid of some of these legendaries. This deck, we just need to play a whole bunch of removal against this deck and we can win. So that is my plan. I'm a man with a plan. This is definitely a keep. This is a fantastic hand, if I do say so myself. It's got essentially 3 things of removal and card draw in it. It's kind of bananas. To be fair, though, we should have won that game if he didn't, you know, he top decked some pretty good cards. I mean, they're not good cards. Whatever that enchantment 4 mana pacify was, it's not a good card. I do not recommend playing it, but he top decked it, and it helped to mill me out. And I also drew when I shouldn't have drew. I don't think it would have saved me, though. That enchantment was going to kill me. We should probably just Argyle's Bloodfast. It's good to get this out. Just so we can draw whenever we want. Like, if you play something here, we can kill it or respond to it with a Gifted Aetherborn. So now that we know what his game plan is. His game plan is mill. So we don't care about the life gain. I thought this was a horse deck. Okay, I don't very much care for that. I think it's still a Gifted Aetherborn, though, just because it's a tick higher, and if he wants to use removal on it, he can. Okay. And then we Gonti next turn. Alright, he doesn't have any blue mana, which is good. He's paying the cost for something. What can it be? Aerial Responder. He's always had 2 drop into Aerial Responder every time. Okay? Okay. He's going to pass. It's good to get treasure map out. I don't care about him gaining life. We need to get a combo, and that is a combo. So, yeah, we're going to take 2, but we don't care about that. Question is do we draw or do we treasure map? And I think the answer is treasure map for now. Maybe it's draw. Nah, it's always good to flip treasure map as soon as possible. As soon as possible. All right, he hits his blue. As long as we can kill his Fleet Swallower, we win. And that's why we're saving Walk the Plank. We also, I mean, we have a fair amount of life gain. You never know. You never know. That's the thing with Jank. You just don't know what's in the deck. Like with Teamer Energy, you can be like, this is coming out, or this is coming out. I can play around this. With these type of decks, you can't play around really anything. Wow. Okay, now that's getting removed. He's got a 4/5 Flying Vigilance Lifelink. Yeah, that's not living. we're gonna treasure map. Gifted Etherborn on top. Alright. Play the land. It is walk the plank time. We're saving it, but I think that's a little bit more important. We're going to go to combat. We're going to get in for 2. Start doing some beating of our own. Okay. We play a second Gifted Etherborn. And we pass. Alright, we're going to burn out all the cards in our hands, but we can refill them with Argyll's Bloodfast. So that's why we're kind of playing aggressively here. Also, we get the Scry every turn, which is nice. So you got removal. Okay, he's got that. I don't recommend ever playing that. If you're watching this and you're at this point, thank you for watching, but seriously, don't play it. Desert's Hold is just better. It's just better. It costs 1 less. It can gain you life if you play a desert, but it also costs 1 less. And it does one more thing where they can't activate abilities. Like, it's just so much better. Alright, this is flipping next turn. Marionette Master. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can't pass a Marionette Master when we have Treasure Map. So we don't attack. No, we do attack. And we play Gonti. Okay. Let's go to combat. Get in for 2. We'll play this game of hitting each other back and forth for 2 mana. Or for 2 power. Then we go play Gonti. Lord of Luxury. Alright, Sacred Cat, Bishop Soldier. It's probably Bishop Soldier. Just as a creature. Alright. That's the power of Gonti. He didn't really have anything good at the top there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's 1 off of the Fleet Swallower. So we gotta find removal here soon. Here comes his own Gifted Etherborn. He hasn't had us mill at all yet. Alright, he can't attack. Doesn't have removal. We will scry. If Near Deadlands is a land. So we will keep that. Okay. If Near Deadlands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here comes Marionette Master. Resolves. The counters. Go to combat. Skip combat? Skip combat. So we can do 12 damage burst right now. Let's sacrifice a treasure to draw a card. We draw a Gifted Etherborn. There's Walk the Plank. We can shoot down his... we can make his Gifted Etherborn be really nothing. For how much mana? 5 total mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we can't play anything. Well, we could. Like, we make this an 0-1, but then it doesn't do damage because it's not... Because it's got to do damage in order for the Death Touch to actually kill something. Let's do that. One, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Make it an 0-1. Go to combat. Attack, attack, attack. Start pushing some damage. You know what would be really bad right here? Settle the Wreckage. Do I think he's playing it? No. But it would be bad. Alright, he thinks he's gonna kill my dude, but he can't. I'm actually gonna be upset. I don't 100% know, but I'm gonna assume, since it doesn't do damage to my guy, that he lives. Okay, he does. We can sack. It's not really worth it. I'd rather just sack these treasures to draw cards. Alright, end step. We'll sacrifice a treasure to draw a card. He will respond by hitting OK, hopefully. Yeah, it's waiting on him. Alright. Well, that went well. Don't think the deck was very good, and it was kind of unfortunately lost the second game. I don't think we were going to win that second game. I think it was just wrong. I didn't know what their game plan was, and I thought I was beating their game plan, but their game plan was mill and not horse. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.